These are 3 songs that show growth in George Harrison's guitar playing, musicianship, and one that does both and also changed the scale of popular music to this day. Number 1. Something is the second song off the Abbey Road album. It is recorded and written in C major, except for the middle 8, which is in A major. So with the key of the song being in C major, a lot of the chords that he plays are set in C chords. But what he does is he doesn't just play a regular C chord. What he'll do is add 2 different variations of that C chord, one being C major 7, and one just being a regular C major 7 chord. So the main chord progression of the song is C major, A minor, and F, but he also includes G major, D7, and a walk up to E7, which all adds harmonic interest to the song. So like I said earlier, the middle 8, or the bridge, more or less, is in A major. So what that does, it adds a shift of mood and intensity to the song as well. The intro I just played and the solo, I take notes out of the C major scale, like so. During the song, George used an innovative chord progression which was not as popular at the time as it is now. What he did was he would take the diatonic scale of the key of the song, which was in C, and take chords that were not in that scale and add them to create more of an emotional feel to the song. Something proved to fans and all listeners that George Harrison was not just a guitarist. He was also a great songwriter who could produce beautiful music. Now we move on to song number 2, named after our favorite type of people that collect money from us. Taxman is written in D major, but the opening guitar is a chromatic descend from F sharp, the major 3rd, to F, the minor 3rd. The song's verses possess use of the Mixolydian mode, which gives it that bluesy feel. And just like in Something, the use of unconventional chord progressions proves George Harrison's ability and desire to experiment with rock music and try to find something different outside of just what he was originally used to in their earlier albums. Song number 3. The importance of Helter Skelter to the Beatles' discography goes beyond theory, in my opinion. I think the song's very simple but fun and catchy, and it inspired a whole generation of musicians and is arguably the first metal song in history, but some argue it is the first punk rock song in history. I see why people say that, as it's very minimalistic, but I feel as if in more broader terms, more or less, it's kind of both, because more heavily distorted music like this was not popular at all at that time, and according to people like Ozzy Osbourne, this was more or less the first metal song. But like I said before, the whole minimalistic thing does, in my opinion, lead it to more of like a punk rock sound, but also a lot of early punk rock is just simplistic metal music. So it's more up to your interpretation, but without Helter Skelter, there possibly would have been a whole different sound to metal. Bonus riff for fun. What? I need something to upload. We're fucking back.